Okay, y'all, so I just finished filming this, and I was putting it in my editor app to put that photo of the devotional in, and I'm going to throw this in at the beginning before I put the picture up, because as I was filming that, I remembered that there are a couple people who do watch my videos who, are a little bit visually impaired and might have a hard time reading the devotional on the screen. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw this clip in at the beginning of the video, and then I'm going to read, I'm going to film the page, and I'm going to read it on camera. I don't know, should I film the page? Should I film my face? I'll probably film my face, I don't know. I'm going to read it on camera, and I'm going to put that at the end of the video. So that way, for the people who don't care about the devotional, they don't have to read it. They can just listen to me talk. And for the people who do care that aren't going to be able to read it on the screen, it'll be at the end of the video so you can at least hear it, because I want everybody to hear this, see this, read this, whatever it is that watches this video, if they so choose that for themselves. And so I just wanted to throw this at the front of the video. So if you do have difficulty seeing the screen on the computer or the phone or tablet or whatever you're reading this on, and you're not going to be able to read the devotional, you'll still be able to hear it at the end of the video. I haven't figured out how to cut a clip in half and insert something in the middle of that. I haven't figured that out in editing yet, so I can't do that, or I totally would. So I'm just going to put it, should I put it at the end or should I put it at the beginning? You know what, I'm just going to put it right here at the beginning so that as I'm talking about the devotional, those of you who can't read it will know what it says. Okay, so this is the March 27th. I guess if I'm doing this for people who can't read it, it makes no sense for me to film the page, correct? So, but then if I'm reading it out loud, what's the point of me putting the picture up on the thing? Whatever. This is just how we're going to do it today. And if I choose to do this again, I will probably end up just reading it and also putting the picture up as I'm reading it so you can follow along. But here we go. It says, "Be still in my presence, even though countless tasks clamor for your attention. Nothing as important as spending time with me. While you wait in my presence, I do my best work within you, transforming you by the renewing of your mind. If you skimp on this time with me, you may plunge headlong into the wrong activities, missing the richness of what I have planned for you. Do not seek me primarily for what I can give you. Remember that I, the giver, am infinitely greater than any gift I might impart to you. Though I delight in blessing my children, I am deeply grieved when my blessings become idols in their hearts. Anything can be an idol if it distracts you from me as your first love. When I am the ultimate desire of your heart, you are safe from the dangers of idolatry. As you wait in my presence, enjoy the greatest gift of all, Christ in you, the hope of glory." Romans 12:2, Revelations 2:4, and Colossians 1:27. Okay, I'm going to add this in at the beginning of the video. I know it's going to be kind of redundant, me reading it and then popping up on the screen, but that's just how we're going to do it today. I'm sorry. I love you guys. Ta-ta for now. Well, good morning, y'all. It is, let's see, what time is it? It's about 4:15 in the morning. I'm just having my coffee. And I just got done reading my daily devotional. This is the Jesus is Calling, Enjoying Peace in His Presence, Sarah Young daily devotional. Now the thing about this devotional is I used to work for Payless, and a very good friend of mine who worked with me gave me this devotional, and she gave it to me right before I bought my house and moved into it, and it got packed away and misplaced in the move. And as I've been, over the last couple of months, kind of decluttering and organizing, and with this painting project I came across it, so I've started reading it again. That was back in, she gave it to me probably in late 2015. No, she gave it to me late 2016, probably August. And we moved in February. We moved into our house the first weekend of February of 2017. So I found it about a week, not a week ago, a couple days ago, and I started reading it again. And I'm going to try, I'm going to move this over this way so there's more space, Peep the cat, and over here, I'm going to attempt to pop up a picture of today's devotional. It just really struck me, especially watching Chrissy's live, seeing her, no, that's not what I wanted to say. Watching Chrissy's live the other day, and Jay Wacker's and Crystal's live this week. I feel like a lot of us here in this community, will benefit from today's. It kind of just really struck me, and it kind of felt like God put it on my heart to share it with you guys. So instead of reading it, I'm just going to pop it up right here, and that way, if you're not religious, I hate using the word religious. If you have different beliefs, I'm not going to sit here and read it, so that way, if you don't want to read it, you don't have to. I'm just going to pop it up here, and y'all can pause it and read it, or maybe I'll just leave it up this whole time I'm talking about it, so y'all can read it, but I just thought it was a very I just felt like with a lot of the things going on with the people in our community right now, I know that a lot of us are going through some tough things. I know that we have been really busy, and I just think that we all need a reminder of this, so there you have it. Anyways, so I'm going to give you a painting update. Now, I'm going to try and do this without giving you a sneak peek of my kitchen, because it's not completely done yet. I put my cabinets back up and realized on about half of them I forgot to paint either the top or the bottom edge of the cabinet door, so I gotta do that. And then after I do that, and do some touch-up paint in there, the kitchen will pretty much be done, except for the wall that's shared with this. I haven't done the trim on that yet, but that might be delayed, and you're fixing to find out why. So if you get a peek at my kitchen, shh, pretend you didn't and don't look. No peeking. If it pops up in the background, just don't look at it, okay? I want it to be a surprise. But I'm going to show you the goof that your friend made. See, I didn't finish the trim. Where's my hand? Right there. I didn't finish the trim. Or on the baseboards either. But, okay. So, let me turn you around, because there's a spot on this wall that I need to clean where my kid put his pizza roll hand. So, okay, see this? Pizza rolls, okay. So, yesterday I sprayed my cleaner to clean the wall in my kitchen because there was mud on it from the dogs. Now watch, it's not gonna, oh, there it goes. Let me get that piece off. Okay. You see how that paint is just wiping off of there? See it? How just wipes off. Let me turn you. Would you like to know what your super smart friend did here? And I knew I needed to. I don't know why I didn't. I forgot to sand the trim. What is in my teeth? Okay, sorry I had to get close up to that, but there was something in my teeth. So I'm going to walk this way backwards so you can't get a sneak peek of my kitchen. There we go. So, I've been set back another week probably on getting this painting done because now all the trim, including the trim in that bay window, which is a lot. I'll get a sneak peek of my new curtains. I got them a little too long, so I'm going to get some hem tape and just hem them up. We have, I'll just get back up and show you. I like the idea of floor length, but under this window we have these wall vents. Ooh, I almost let you see my kitchen. I almost, but oh, look, you got a sneak peek. Didn't do a very good job. Anyways, and I just don't like the idea of those curtains being right down on top of those vents, so I wanted them to come just above there. And so I'm just gonna get some hemming tape and fix them that way. It'll be easier. I'm not a very good sewer. I mean, I can do little patchwork, but that's about it. So yeah, anyway, so now I have to go and sand down all of my trim and repaint it. And since I forgot to sand it, guess what I also did? I also did not buy any sandpaper or anything for our sander. Sorry, excuse me, that was disgusting. I should not have done that on camera, but it is what it is. And since I didn't buy sandpaper, I've got to wait till Tuesday when I can get back to the store to buy sandpaper so that I can start sanding the trim. I'm not going to worry about let me just turn it over to show you that way. I'm not going to worry about this top trim up here because I should never have to get up there and like scrub it or, you know, spray cleaner on it and wipe it down as long as I stay on top of using my duster and dusting it, you know, so I'm not going to worry about that top trim, at least not right now. The good thing is we bought a whole gallon of the trim paint and I was almost done with the trim. I just had this one, let me use this hand so I can see, this one wall in the kitchen, this wall in the kitchen, and then the hallway, and I was going to be done, y'all. I was going to be done. I was almost done. And we didn't even use a quarter of the gallon of paint, so that's a good thing. So I don't have to buy any more paint. I just need to get sandpaper. And I done told my husband, he said he has a sander. I said, before we go buy the sandpaper for it, you better make sure you have a sander, because if not, I'm buying one, because there is no way in HE double hockey sticks I am sanding all of this trim by hand. It's not going to happen. One, I don't have the arm strength or endurance for that. Two, I ain't got the time. I want my husband to be sanding, and as he sands one wall, I want to go behind him and do the trim. That's just the way I want it to be. That way we can get it knocked out as fast as possible. So luckily in my kitchen, I don't think there's any trim I'm going to have to redo. So I am going to, either today or tomorrow, I'm going to finish the touch-up paint in there. I think today I'm probably going to focus on laundry, because since I've been working on this project for a week and a half, I haven't done any laundry, because my main focus has been on getting this painting done so my house could be back the way it needs to be. Oh, y'all see this couch? This was the couch that was in my husband's man cave, and he's decided that having this couch and the matching chair in there was just too much. And with my mother-in-law getting her own apartment, we took the couch and one of the chairs that was already in my living room to give to her, and he put his couch in here, and he just has the matching chair. Probably within the next couple of weeks, we will get him a dual reclining love seat for in his room, and that chair will also come in here, just because he felt like it was too cramped with this TV stand and his computer desk and the couch and the chair. So yeah, I also got to hang some shelving in his room, because he used to have this L-shaped desk, and it had on the, not the L part that sticks out of it, but on the main desk part, it had a thing on the top with shelves and cabinets. And then it also had two cabinets on the left side of the main desk and the right side of the L desk, the L part of the desk. His new desk is a standing desk, so it can, be moved up to stand up or be moved down to sit down. So it has no shelving and it has no cabinets. So for all his little video game memorabilia, sentimental stuff from like his grandpa who passed away and things that the kids have made him, I need to hang up some shelving. I need to find a good set of drawers for him to store his other things in, like cords and whatever else a man needs in his little, we call it a game room, man cave, whatever you want to call it. It's, when we moved in this house, we had 2 living rooms, and it didn't make sense to have it set up as 2 actual living rooms and have my husband try to put his computer in our room or anywhere else. So the living room that you walk in through our front door into is, I just decided to, what was I saying? Why? Oh, that's my hair. I thought that was my cat's tail. Okay, anyways. Because this living room that's my living room, we call it, is conjoined with the kitchen. We decided to let him have that living room to just put his Xbox, PlayStation, computer, a TV, all that stuff in there for him. And that way I don't have to give up my TV in my living room, and he's not playing video games in our bedroom. He's got his own space. He can go there to relax. Anyways, I don't understand why I'm explaining to you why he has a man cave, but I am. So if I get my cabinets done either today or tomorrow, I will probably go ahead and reveal the kitchen to you on Monday. I'm not making any promises, because I did that the other day and that did not happen. But if it gets done, the cabinets, and it gets cleaned up, I will reveal it to you on Monday, even though the trim on this one wall is not going to be done. I'm just tired of waiting, and I want you guys to see it. Y'all did get a sneak peek earlier. Don't look at it, okay? Just pretend you didn't see it. Pretend it's not there. Let's see what else. What else has been going on? Oh, I don't know if any of you other married ladies or ladies who live with your boyfriends or girlfriends or whatever, your significant other, any of y'all that live with them, I don't know if y'all have the same problem, but I've been working on this painting project for about a week and a half now, and I didn't expect my husband to actually be in it helping me. One, he works 12-hour days, and two, he hates painting, so I knew that it would probably pretty much be me doing it myself, which is fine. I don't mind. But, do any of y'all's significant other that you live with, when you start a project and you're in the middle of it, they just randomly decide they're going to start their own project and you ask you to help them? So, I've been doing this painting project, and my husband got his new desk, and he had to get a new computer monitor because one of his went out. Yes, he has two. Whatever. He plays video games on his computer, so whatever. It is what it is. Anyways, one of them went out, so his birthday was just a week ago. No. Yeah, a week ago. Today's Saturday. A week ago today. And so for his birthday, I bought him, well, I didn't buy him, me and him bought himself the new computer desk and the new computer monitor, and our kids, for a surprise present, because he knew about the desk and the computer monitor, bought him 2 new Switch games that he's been wanting. And y'all, I know that may sound ridiculous. He got a new computer desk and a new computer monitor and 2 Switch games for his birthday. That's a lot. Yes, it is a lot, but my husband refuses to spend money on himself at all throughout the year. Maybe twice a year he'll buy a new game for his Switch or for his computer or for his Xbox or for his PlayStation. And so since tax time falls, we always end up getting our tax return back within 2 weeks of his birthday. I always force him, and when I say force him, I mean force him to buy things throughout the year that he has said he wanted. I don't care how expensive. My husband works his butt off so I can stay home with our kids and he can pay the bills and provide for us, and he deserves it, and that's just the end of it. I just don't know why I'm justifying it. Why do I do that? I don't even know where I was going with this tangent before I went off on that. Oh yeah, the project. So, he got the new computer desk and the new computer monitor. And he got this little thing that attaches to your computer desk, and you mount both your computer screens on them, and you can move them all around and turn them upside down, whatever you want to do with them. Anyways, I'm in the middle of my painting project, and we sold the old desk, and so we were trying to get it out of his room so he could set up this new desk, or he was anyways, and so everything that was on his old desk got put all around his room in there. Tell me how I'm in the middle of my own project. And my husband says, my room needs to be picked up, and I don't know where to start. Can you help me? Well, yes, honey, I would love to stop what I am doing right now in the middle of my own project and help you with yours, which I don't mind, but it's just kind of funny. Do any of your significant others decide to start their project right when you're in the middle of your project and then decide that they need your help, and so you stop your project to help them? Or is it just my husband? I don't mind. I did take, this will be my third day break from painting, and I really needed it. I was getting really burnt out on it, and so I don't plan on probably picking up a paintbrush today. Maybe while I'm waiting on a load of laundry to get done in the dryer, I might finish up my cabinets and do the touch-ups. But like I said, other than that, I'm not, that's just it, I'm not. But we spent 2 days getting his room. It's not done yet, but like I said, I gotta get a good set of drawers for organization for him for all his junk. And I gotta get the shelves put up for him to still display all his stuff. What else can I talk to you guys about? I'm gonna take my glasses off because I really hate that my phone glares in them. So, I got glasses. Well, I got glasses for the first time when I was like 12. But I never wore them. My mom never made me wear them. And so then I got another pair when I was like 16. Still never wore them. Well, about 3 years ago. So I was 24. I realized, so I don't drive. That's a long story. We'll get into that later. I don't want to go off on another tangent. But I don't drive. Never mind, we'll talk about it now. I don't drive because 2 reasons. The main reason being that when I was a kid, before I was even born, my father, who me and my older brothers share, walked out and decided, for whatever reason, he wasn't going to be a part of our life. And so when my mom remarried, her husband adopted us. Can I look at the camera and make eye contact with you? So, when my mom remarried, he adopted me and my brother. Well, am I even looking at the camera? Can't tell, it's so dark on my phone. Anyways, so he adopted us. Well, the problem is, up until the time I turned 18, I could walk into the courthouse at any time and get a copy of those adoption records when I needed them. After I turned 18, they sealed those records. I did not get my driver's license before I turned 18 because when I was about 10 years old, I don't know if y'all know what I'm talking about here, but sometimes when you're driving down a highway or even just a regular road, on one side or the other or both, where they blast through the hills, there will be those rock walls, right? And I'm going to see if I can set up the scene for you guys. So, there's a road here. So it goes left to right, right? On this side, so the side that my camera is on right now, looking at me, was the rock wall. On the opposite side, so closest to me, there was a hill coming down. My uncle was driving his pickup truck down that road, and he was where the rock wall was, and a semi-truck was coming down that hill. And I'm not really sure what happened, whether the semi's brakes were out, I don't really know, but that semi plowed my uncle into that rock wall, and it blew up his truck. So, that gave me anxiety about, just about being in a vehicle in general for a long time. But more so, it made it very clear to me that anything could happen and you could take the life of somebody else, and that gives me really bad anxiety. And I have driven, and in an emergency I can get behind the wheel and I can drive. I have done it. But as far as just your everyday driving, I can get behind the wheel and, like, say we go out on a back dirt country road, I can drive just fine. until another car comes. And then that's when my anxiety kicks in and I kind of start having a panic attack. And it's not good. I'm working on it, but it's not good. Anyways, back to the adoption papers. So since I turned 18, my adoption papers have been sealed. And long story short, when I was adopted, they never changed my last name. On my birth certificate, from my mom put her maiden name on there. So from my mom's maiden name to my daddy's name. And so finally, when I got married in 2015, so I was 22 years old, I decided, okay, I'm going to get my permit, I'm going to get my driver's license, and I'm going to work on this. Well, I had to have had my adoption papers when I got married. I know that. So they're somewhere in this house. And how I came about them without having to pay the $150 to go to court and have them unseal them, I don't know. But they're in my house somewhere. So I'm probably in a tote or in a box in my garage. Anyways. Why do I do this to myself? Now I don't even know where I was going. Okay, so they're sealed. Okay, well, I couldn't find my adoption papers, so I was just going to go get them from the courthouse, and I was told I would have to pay to have them unsealed. Well, the reason I need the adoption papers is because since they never switched my name on my birth certificate, you know, you have to have your birth certificate to get your permit. And then I would also have to have my marriage license. Well, on my birth certificate, let's say it has my last name as, it doesn't matter. My mom's maiden last name is Warren. So, on my birth certificate, my name is Shannon Warren. When my daddy adopted me, my last name changed to Simon. Okay. So I went from Warren to Simon. But it was never changed on my birth certificate. So when I got married, on my marriage license, it shows me going from Simon to Smith. So I have to have my adoption papers because now I guess the people think I don't know if they think I stole somebody's identity, if I have a fake identity, if I was kidnapped. I don't know. I don't know what they think. It's probably just a whole bunch of legal mumble jumble, even though I don't understand it. I have to have my adoption record, since I have to show my birth certificate and my marriage license. I have to show my marriage license to show how I went from Simon to Smith, but I also have to have my adoption papers to show how I went from Warren to Smith, or to Simon, I mean. And I tried calling the place where I get my birth certificate and seeing if they could, because they have my adoption records on file. The only reason I know that is because at 15, when I went to get an ID to start getting a job, I had to order a new birth certificate, and it came with a piece of paper attached to it that said, hey, she's been adopted. Her last name is Simon. We just never changed it on her actual birth certificate. So, and I still had that birth certificate from them, but it was just a little tiny slip of scrap piece of paper that they just printed it on and stapled to it. So that part's been long lost. But, so I thought, well, let me just order a new birth certificate, because if this one came with it, shouldn't a new one? Well, it didn't. And so I called down there. I asked them if there was anything they could do, and they said, no, you'll have to send us a copy of your adoption records. And I'm sitting here thinking, you already have this stuff on file. Why do I have to send it to you? I know, probably a bunch of legal whatevers, but this is a long tangent for why I don't have a driver's license. Anyways, that's it. I gotta pay. I've either gotta find the copy I'm pretty sure I already have here, Or I'm just going to have to bite the bullet, pay the $150, and unseal. Ask the judge to unseal my adoption record so I can get a copy. I know my parents are divorced, so they should each have a copy. They don't. My biological dad, who is a part of my life now, should have a copy. He don't. His ex-wife should have a copy. She doesn't. It is what it is. It's not a big deal. One way or the other, I'll get it figured out, and eventually I'll get my driver's license, and maybe eventually I'll get over my anxiety when it comes to driving. We'll see. Why did I even start this tangent, y'all? I don't know. I'm sure somebody will remember and put it in the comments. I guess I could stop this and go back and rewatch it and find out, but I'm not going to do that because I don't like to do a lot of editing to these chit-chatty videos. I don't even know what I was talking about, y'all. That's what I get for letting myself go off on these tangents. All I remember is the conversation about me not driving started because I said I don't drive. But that's a whole other story for a different day, and then I said I guess I'll tell it, and I don't remember what I was saying before that. Well, if I think about it, I'll put it up. I'll probably do another one of these chit-chatty videos in the morning. I don't know. We'll see. It is now 4:45. Almost. I have been talking for almost 33 minutes now. So I'm going to go. I'm going to put that picture at the beginning of the video like I said, and then I'm going to upload this. And then I'm going to watch me an episode of 2 of my Betrayed on Discovery Plus that I've been watching. Because over the last week and a half that I've been doing this painting project, I really hadn't been taking any time for myself. Here or there I would go for a 20-minute walk. But other than that, I wasn't really taking the time to do anything for myself. And it got to the point where I was trying to pour from an empty glass. And I'm pretty sure I said this in my last video, but you can't do that. You can't pour from an empty glass. So whatever you're going through, or the people around you are going through, that you want to be there for them, that's great. But you also have to remember that in the midst of all the craziness of all of that, you have to find time to refill your glass, because you can't pour from an empty glass. So it is so, so important that even if it's only 30 minutes, 45 minutes, 15 minutes, doing something for yourself to refill your glass, you need to be doing that every single day. Okay? I digress. I'm going to stop here before I chat for another 30 minutes, and this video is an hour long. I also gotta figure out, I also gotta figure out what I'm doing for dinner. I made chili last night. Well, actually, I made it yesterday morning and put it in the crock pot. Because it was supposed to be rainy and gloomy here all day. And I thought, oh, chili sounds good on a nice rainy, gloomy day. What is my hair doing? Anyways, I thought chili would sound great on a nice, rainy, chilly day. Guess what? It wasn't rainy or gloomy, and I put my chili on before the sun came up, so I didn't know. And so we had chili when it was 70 degrees outside. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I'm a weirdo. And things like chili, pot roast, soups, things like that, in my opinion, just aren't good when it's hot outside. So we have those in the winter, in the fall, not when it's 70 degrees outside. But whatever, it was fine. We ate it. It was good. I mean, it tasted fine, but it's not fun to eat a hot, steamy bowl of chili when it's already hot outside. Anyways, and I'm also a weirdo who can't put homemade chili on, like, chili dogs. I have to use canned chili. Let me know if anybody else is like that. Ooh, that would be a fun video idea. Weird food things. Like, what are some weird, like, things you do with your food? Maybe I could do that. Okay, I need to write that down before I forget. Alright, I love you guys. I'm praying for you guys, as always. Please send extra prayers to Chrissy, because I know her family's going through some hard things right now, and also at Chrissy at the Mom Life, and then also at also send some extra prayers to Jackie at the Financial Latina. She's going through a really hard time right now. Go check out her channel to see what's going on there. And just pray for each other. We all need to be praying for each other. We all need to be praying for the entire world and all of humanity right now. And we should always be doing that. Despite the bad in the world, despite what different... Where did that mole come from? Y'all let me know. Have I always had this mole, or am I just... Or did it just pop up? Anyways, I mean, y'all won't know if I've always had it, but if I had it since I started filming, because I don't remember having a mole there. I should probably go get that checked out. Woo! I almost dropped you. Anyways, back to what I was saying. We should always be praying for all of humanity, because despite the people with different beliefs than us, who may not live the way we think they should live, who, you know, just people that walk different ways of life, we should just all be praying for everybody, because we all need it. And as wonderful as this community is, there are some scary things going on in our world right now. And I think whatever side of any political spectrum, religious spectrum, any kind of spectrum we fall on, I think we all can see that there are some scary things going on, and we just need to be praying for each other, that God wraps, and not just America, the whole world, that God just wraps his arms around us and kind of leads us to the place we need to be, and gives us all the strength and the patience to get there safely. And yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. Anyways, I digress. Good night, good morning, good afternoon. I'm gonna go now. It's now been almost 40 minutes, y'all. Tell me to shut up. Anyways, I love you all. I'm praying for you all. I miss my normal content. Hopefully I will, if I do end up getting my kitchen done this weekend, I will go ahead and start filming normal content for you guys again. I missed 2 weeks worth of grocery hauls, and I'm so sad about it, but it is what it is. I know you guys understand. I also haven't been doing my budget for the last 2 weeks. I just haven't even... Y'all, what is wrong with me? I'm falling off so bad. I've been letting this painting project consume my life, and I need to not do that. Anyways, bye. I love you.